Hi everyone. Welcome into Within a Brook. If you are new here, my name is Brooke, and I just talk about life, downloads, and experiences that I have been going through. So, if you would like to take some deep breaths with me to center in, lock in, and align with the collective that's here, let's do that. We'll do three, so two more. Connecting to our guides, to the gods, to the angels, to our ancestors, to love, to the frequency of the higher realms, to the heavens. Yeah, good energy, you guys. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you all had beautiful holidays, and I hope that you are settling back in and nourishing yourself after, you know, I'm not sure if everybody is busy during the holidays. I sure as hell was. So I am thankful to be here and having a nice routine in the morning, meditation, stretching, water, coffee. I got some chia seeds soaking right now. And I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling at peace. We just had the Cancer full moon. So, if you guys have been having a lot of emotions coming out, if you have been tapping into more family oriented energy, Cancer rules the home of early childhood, of family, and of mothering and nurturing yourself. You could have had themes of all of that showing up, right? Um, Man, I've been just writing down downloads as I go, and I know that I haven't been posting for like 2 weeks or something like that. But my wife was off of work, and so was my son was off of school, and I've been working and everything like that. So, but I do have some downloads to share. The biggest one is that I'm seeing an anchor, right? I'm seeing an anchor while we're moving through these big tides, these big shifts. And we have Neptune within the last degrees of Pisces, and it's basically like a huge purge. So, a lot of energies releasing. You could have been dropping into a denser consciousness, which is okay. It's all here. Ooh, and I just had something drop too. Yeah, we could be dropping a little bit. Doesn't mean that you're going backwards. Just means that there are energies within the shadows that need to be seen so that it can be purged. And while we are purging those deep energies, it's always going to be reflected within the material world. So if you purge something, something may come up that needs to be attended to or resolved, looked at, right? And so that you can have the shift, so that you can feel within you, you know, you integrating these shadows or you transmuting this energy, and then it will show up within the world, and then you'd be like, oh, okay, now this is happening. Well, it's happening because you are releasing energy, so then it comes in through the world, right? May it be drastic, it may not be, but while we're doing all of this work, I'm seeing just a big anchor, and anchors are steel, right? They're sturdy within themselves. They hold the ship while the tides go, or you not wandering off of your path too far, right? And I'm seeing that being a big symbolism, right? And they also drop into the depths of the ocean, right? Or the depths of a lake, in order for us to stabilize ourselves. So that was one of the big downloads that I've just been receiving within the past 2 or 3 days. Um, yeah, just being able to stand strong in who you are, speak your truth. Throat chakra is huge right now. Speak your truth, mm, and just be strong in who you are, and also nourish yourself. Right, nourish yourself when you come back. That's also that cancer energy. Now, one of the downloads that I had that came to me that I wrote down, so I have it in my notes here, was feeling it before the shift happens in the world. Yeah, what I was just explaining about feeling the purging within the self and then it shifts within your reality, this comes within happiness too, right? Your happiness will manifest the materials that make you happy. We always think that materials, things, money, resources will make us happy, right? But within being a master manifester, and being a spiritual being, we first must realize that the peace and happiness comes within, right? This is why law of assumption is so big, so that you hold on to the frequency that is here so that you can actually release any stress from it happening or from blocking it from coming in, right? So you will always see where there is a shift. It's like, yeah, we purged, but now we're rising, right? We're rising into a higher frequency. We're feeling at peace, or just within a state of samadhi, which is like, no matter what happens within the world, I'm always peaceful within myself. And what this does is it opens up portals to peace, to bring in peace or to bring in happiness. So that's a reflective thought of thinking that your end game will bring you peace, right? No, the peace is within the journey. And once you find peace, it will bring that peace to you, whatever that may look like. This also goes for happiness or abundance or the richness within the world will be the richness that you feel within yourself. And what takes away from this richness, what takes away from, or what may disorient you, is leaky energy, right? So leaky energy, sending too much energy out to heal others. And one of the last graphics that I post was a lighthouse. And it says, a lighthouse does not swim out to rescue every ship. It stands rooted, illuminated, and lets others orient themselves. We can have family members, especially within this Cancer energy, going through a lot of shit, right? Especially if you're a light worker. We were born into these families where they're here to teach us. Some of us may have denser family relationships, and other of us may not even have a problem with it. But, or it could be friendships, right? But what it is, and what it be, is that we want to save our friends and family, right? We want to pray. We want to help them. We want to send them a bunch of energy to help them, right? But what this is depleting your own energy, right? You can see within lightworker communities, people are always like, well, I'm here to help you, and I'm here to do this, and I'm here to do this. Or, I've been doing so much for everyone else, but nobody is doing things for me. And that's because you need to be rooted, excuse me, having a lot of hiccups and burps from the energy. You need to, or you don't need to be anything really, but it helps if you are strong as an energy source, a beacon within yourself, to be within your own light. Focus on your own journey. If people come to you for help, then discern whether or not you would like to help them, right? Or if it's in your best interest, or if they're actually feeding off of your energy, right? Discernment is dissecting the energy to figure out whether it is for your highest good, right? You are everything. You are the universe. And if you are sitting here sending out all of this energy, it's using up all of your willpower to manifest other people's lives, which they may not even be receiving, rather than being here within yourself and manifesting your own desired world, your own outcome, your own reality, right? Let me turn up my music just a little bit. Ooh, went to 77. Yeah, inner empowerment. In 922, completion and stabilizing within yourself, balancing yourself. 2 and 2 go into 4. Structured beacon of light, a lighthouse. And if you guys need a beautiful community, we have a Discord called the Lighthouse. The link is below. Yeah, and then let's see. And sometimes, yeah. Okay, so going off into a different direction. Sorry, this is kind of all over the place, but it's just the downloads that I have been receiving, right? And it's throughout days, but if I don't share them, then they're going to stay locked inside of me, and I'm going to be thinking about them. And that's kind of why I wanted to do this video today, is because I was taking a shower and I was meditating and I was just picturing myself say all of this, and I'm like, okay, I think today is a good day for reading. You know, I've been really tired lately with everything going on, right? A lot of shadows. I am Pisces, so Neptune is finishing up in Pisces. Like I said, a lot of shadows, a lot of integration, a lot of me standing in my truth, um, thanking my family and people from my past for showing up as lessons for me, um, and all that good jazz. So I've been tired and I haven't been wanting to do any videos because there's so much going on. But today I was like, yeah, dude, today's the day. um, okay, and sometimes within feeling these deep energies that are coming up, we want to resist them sometimes. You know, maybe there's people around, maybe you feel like you shouldn't be mourning right now or feeling these energies because you want to be happy, and then you distract yourself with something you think could make you happy, but then you're still within your feels, and it's like you gotta get it out, right? It needs to express itself. These cells are healing and they're expanding, and what this happens is is that it makes you want to release the energy that's built up within you, and they move into pores, into you crying and or accepting and everything. So the best thing that you can do is come in as your higher self and just tell yourself to let it happen, right? What we resist persists, right? If we resist it, it's always going to be there. But you need to face it, and you need to accept it, and you need to release it, integrate it, um, whatever the energies are asking you to do. And I have on here from my higher self when I was going through this: let me love your insecurities. You are perfect. Let me heal you. Let me be here for you while you release. Everything is happening for you in your best interest. But we cannot hold on to these feelings any longer. They need to be released. Yeah. So give them up to me. Give them up to the gods, to the angels. Release your worries into the universe, into the cosmos, and you'll see some seraphims come up, slice it with their wings. You'll see Saint Germain come through with a purple flame. You'll see Archangel Michael come through with his blue sword. You'll see Kali Ma come in with her flames. All of these benevolent beings, gods, deities, are here to help us in every way. You are not alone. You are never alone within this journey. And accepting where you are within any state relieves suffering, because the only point of suffering that we have is attachment to an outcome that we thought would happen, or we think that we should be in. But the fact is that you're here right now, and to accept the now is to be within a state of peace and to release anything that you're grasping on to, that you're holding on that you're trying to let be. And may the angels of serenity and peace and abundance be here for you now, and it can be within every single moment of your life, every single moment of your awakened being, right? You know, I had an instance the other day. So all of my downloads are out now. Not all of them, but the ones that I've written out. But I had this experience the other day, and it was somebody going back on an agreement and within my life, and I don't even really think of this person anymore. I don't really give them that much energy, but then I was feeling that they were coming in to test me, to see if I would back down for them, which I used to do. I would say, you know what? You can have this. It's okay. I'm doing good in my life. I don't want this. And it was taking something from me. Um, and I knew that it was time for me to stand strong within myself and just say, no, that's going against our agreement, right? And then after that, I was thinking, why are they attacking me? Why are they coming after me when everything is said and done? And then it was like victim mentality, right? Why are they doing this to me? And then I'm like, wait, if eventually I'm like, wait, if everything is me, if everyone is me, then what am I teaching myself here? I stood strong within myself. I said what I needed to say. So why am I giving them this energy, right? The test came in, I said what I needed to say, and that was it. Do I feel like it was all good, right? Do I feel like I did the right thing? Yes, I did the right thing for me. Sometimes when we do the best thing for ourselves is when we question ourselves, right? We're like, should I have done that? Especially as empaths, right? Because you're so used to giving everything, give, give, give. And that's what I've experienced anyway. And now it was like, no, stand in your truth, stand in your power. And then they said something to like contradict or like ask something about my life. Well, you're doing this, so why shouldn't I be able to do this? And it was like, my business is none of your business. And this is me ranting a little bit, right? My business is none of your business. So why are you thinking about me and how you can take something more from me, right? That is going against an agreement, right? That we had. Agreements are huge. And then it was me thinking, past Brooke would have just given this up. And this is a test to show that I am aligned and I am here. So then I thanked them and I said, you know, it doesn't matter why they did what they did. It doesn't matter why they had those thoughts. What matters is it showed up for me and I stayed strong in myself and I was proud of myself. And then I had to set a boundary there so that they would not come back, right? Because I was leaking that energy to them. I hope this is making sense because it's very vague, but I don't want to say names. It's very vague. But this is the type of things that are coming in to keep us within that anchor, right? Sometimes it doesn't matter why. Why? What matters is who you are showing up to be for yourself. As long as you're not hurting anybody, right? As long as you're not putting out weird, soggy vibes, then you're good. And tell yourself, no, I'm good. I stayed in my truth. I know who I am. I know this was me showing up as me to test me. So wild, understanding the universe, right? So, with this said, I'm gonna pull some cards and some ruins. Yes. Ooh, also, what I've been going through is, I think I mentioned that I was watching Vikings. Well, I finished all of the seasons. And it was like I was integrating a deep part of my soul, but also anchoring into a lot of deep, deep gifts. So you could be having past life regressions coming up. Yeah, accepting darker parts of yourself, right? Odin, Hecate may be coming in for you as wisdom and as the triple goddess, understanding the patterns and honoring the feminine, the darker feminine within you, which is good. You know, sometimes we want to resist those urges, those energies, but then when we accept them, we can transmute them into love and integrate those magical parts of ourselves. I'm trying to think if there is anything else. Why do I need to think? Let's see, Spirit, is there anything else coming in? They said it'll come in through the cards. Yeah, I have a couple decks here. I have the Chromatic Fates Tarot. I have the, what is this one? the Healing Waters Oracle, and then I have the Talisman Oracle along with the Eternal Light. So we'll pull a couple from each. All right. Yeah, Nine of Cups. We're moving into this energy that everything is here for us. You know, while we're moving through these tides, and this is emotions too, it's like coming into a gift of feeling relieved. You see there's a star above her cup and she's just sitting there open with it, and her hair is the stars. There's stars within her hair. And then there's clouds behind her, which is kind of the earth passing by, the mind passing by, and just feeling very content here. Very content with everything that is showing up, even though there may be some riptides that are happening, right? Yeah. We also have the Five of Wands, so a lot that is burning within your reality. Burning down of energies that no longer serve you, that has been a part of your transition that we are going through. Like I said, Kali Ma, right? But also this is situations and things that are happening that you need to, that are coming through so that you can face, so that it can be released within the fires of Kali. Three of Swords, pulling out the swords from your heart. This is all of the denser energy that I've been seeing and feeling. This is indicating a very big transformation of healing the heart, releasing the past. You know, we say this is a work that we're doing all the time, but right now it is big. So it's fire, it's passion, it's movement. Even though if we feel like we're not having a lot of movement within our progress or the material world, we really are. And it's going to show up within these little things that we're doing, within all of these little swords that we're pulling out of our heart, right? Three of Swords is kind of like things that hurt us in the past, and now we're healing ourselves, and it might hurt to take the swords out. But we're doing it for our own ascension, to heal ourselves. Yeah, the Tower, the Void. Moving into the void, letting things crumble. And I really like this tower, because it's kind of like our reality is warping, right? It's like we're being sucked through this portal, and everything that we knew within our world is ending, right? Is being released. And it's your job to release the tower and move into the higher ascension, right? Let the towers crumble. And know, this whole time knowing, it's like we're observing what is happening. And we're nourishing ourselves. And the universe is nourishing us while we move through this warping of our reality, right? Let go of logic, let go of the mind, and focus on your feelings. What are you releasing? What is showing up within the world? How can you nurture your own energies while we are moving through this portal? And then we have the Eight of Coins. This is showing us that we're still making progress within the material world. We're rising up from this labyrinth to see things as they are. And as we see them, it's like we already know. We already know what's going on down there, but we're building to the new, and it can be a slow process, right? Coins is earth energy, but know that you are almost there, right? Everything is here. It's right around the corner. So don't stop believing in yourself. Don't stop working on yourself. You know, within this break that I've been taking from doing readings and from just everything, I feel like I'm taking a break from life, really, even though I've been doing a lot. It's not that I'm not doing anything. It's not that you're not doing anything. It's like the breaks that you're taking to nourish yourself is actually helping you understand and see what's going on within your world so that you can align more in this earth energy of your goals, of your desired outcomes, right? Yeah, for sure, man. Six of Wands. Moving forward. Soon we will be moving forward, right? How soon? I don't know. But we have this beautiful woman understanding that she's moving forward, even though that there is like, hold on, this frankincense is just like going into my throat and it's too much. So I put it out. Yeah. And so we have this woman on her horse moving forward after this Five of Wands, right? So Six of Wands after the Five of Wands, moving forward, and we have the wheat there, which is the earth, right? Nice, steady energy, nourishing the earth, nourishing your body, but also taking strides, right? Fast moving energy, no matter what's coming, like what's showing up within the material world, any obstacles. It's like you're feeling good, moving forward. And these wands are like sticks that are coming after you, but you're moving forward anyway. Since there's a lot of water going on, I wanted to pull from this Healing Waters. Yeah, immerse yourself, training, learning new hobbies and passions. So if you have been immersing yourselves within the spirals of your being, right? You're training, you're seeing all these shadows, you're feeling your gifts, you're learning who you are. It's like the book to the Akash is opening, and what this is leading to is new hobbies and passions. If you've been feeling stagnant for a while, I can feel, especially within the Six of Wands, it may not be full forced, like gung-ho moving energy, but I can feel that we're going to, as a collective, be tapping into new hobbies and new passions, or be having a little fire lit under our ass to come out of the healing, right? The deep, deep healing. It's going to be a trickling, right? Moving into March. Yeah. But immerse yourself. That's what we've been doing, is going under, right? It's like that. Is that Evanescence that sings that I'm going under? Yeah, and Metamorphosis. Embrace transformations. Things are now different. I can't even read. Yeah, embrace what's going on. Embrace what's happening within your being, within the Akash, within your own coming of, they're saying. And it kind of feels like, what I'm seeing is angel wings, right? Yeah. And we always think of like cocoons and butterflies as metamorphosis. And as butterflies, sometimes we can't speak caterpillar, right? This aligns with the lighthouse, and not leaking your energy to save everybody, right? Sometimes butterflies can't speak caterpillar because they haven't understood, and they haven't gone through what you've been through, what you understand on a spiritual level, right? So save your energy and focus on you, right? Stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. Yes, this is stagnant waters. This is what I've been feeling. I've just been feeling like I'm in a lazy river, right? And she's just chilling. But know that there are shifts in the flow, and the change is here, and everything is around you. Everything is supporting you, right? Yeah, confirmation for this Nine of Cups. Yeah, just let it be. Accept things and flow down the lazy river and be anchored within the self. Elixir of life. Elixir of life comes in I feel like when you understand how to nurture your own energy, when you're tapped into your alignment, when you're tapped into the being of yourself, and when you're letting go of worry, right? Because happiness is dependent on the trust that we have in the universe. And when we trust in the universe, it brings in the energy of life, which is the elixir of life, which is the Shakti moving through all of us. And it moves into our sacral chakra, which is our willpower, right? And right now, we are all being asked to sit and be and feel the elixir of life. And what this does is when we're nourishing ourselves, all the waters pour in and it fills up in our being. And then we're going to be having more energy, right? So elixir of life is coming in after this big shift, or even now it is filling. I can see because we have this vase here and it's like there's light codes going into this vase, right? Filling everything up. And also, I know for light workers, since we do all the work, since we transmute and our cells heal on in a big way, sometimes it's like we're aging backwards or we're very youthful. And I know you've been told that, and own it, right? Equilibrium and time for balance is now. The shell in the water, being able to hear the downloads and balance within the material and your emotions along with the spiritual, right? Mind, body, soul. You could also be having energy of dizziness too, with all of the tides that are changing. It's good to ground yourself. And mindfulness, yeah. And we have the, it's like praying mantis type of thing. Is that what that is? Praying mantis here. Being mindful of everything that you're doing or trying to be doing. Staying in the moment. And being mindful of everything around you too. How can you create and cultivate space and peace within your home? If you've been letting yourself go a little bit, how can you come back to a steady diet? Come back to meditating, stretching, yoga. Yeah, that's a message for me. Wow, a half an hour. Cool. I think we get the gist of everything. But let's go ahead and do some ruins. Yeah, we have Fehu, wealth, money, and cattle. So elixir of life. Yeah, tapping into abundance. Yes, more abundant money. And cattle reminds me of good luck, right? Good luck, and also Hathor energy. Bringing the divine to the earth and receiving the abundance that we feel within ourselves. We have Garo, which is a gift, equilibrium. Balancing our emotions will bring in more gifts. Yes. Like material gifts. And we have money here too. So it's like all of the emotions that we're going through, everything that we're feeling, especially within the 8 of coins too, is bringing in a higher vibrancy to attract what it is that we are, right? And then we have Wunjo, pleasure and joy. Mindfulness brings pleasure and joy. You will feel when you become more mindful, grateful, peaceful within your being, you have more joy. That is cultivating. Very good. And let's do 2 more from the Eternal Light, and then I will wrap this up. You know, I don't like to put this energy out there, but when I feel like my video is getting longer, I feel like, oh shit, I should hurry up. What if they're getting sick of me? That's just what I'm thinking right now, but I need to release it and let it go and just be here, right? Don't give up. Yes, in silence, all knowledge is revealed to an open heart. All is wisdom. Don't give up on your dream. Go forth, shine, and savor each moment. Be the love you seek and the change you wish to see. Give freely without condition, for it is through giving that you now receive beautiful energy. Yeah, don't give up. Yes, in silence all knowledge is revealed. To an open heart all is wisdom. Yeah. Don't give up on your dreams. This isn't a giving up within the stagnant energy. It is us healing, and sometimes we need space to heal and integrate. It doesn't mean that we're going backwards, doesn't mean that we're giving up. It just means that we're giving our own self time and place to be and to heal, right? The light of truth that emanates from your heart can dissolve all fear and apprehension. Trust in life, proceed with confidence, and all will come together or be resolved in the most positive way for everyone. Repeat this mantra over and over. I follow my truth, I trust in life. Especially with your hands on your heart. I follow my truth and I trust in life. I follow my truth, I trust in life. And so it is, and so it will be. So with that, my beautiful angels, thank you for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Ram, namaste. Peace, serenity to all. I love you guys. Peace.